Very, very carefully on this show. Not only do Rob and Gavin have links with Newcastle, they also have Charlton connections. Rob, famously, must be one of the few turnstile operators who ended up playing for his club. And Gavin's dad, Keith, has been there for donkey's years as a player and now Alan Kirbishley's assistant. It was going swimmingly ahead of the trip to Borough today. A 100% record, if you don't mind.
Charlton have got off to their customary decent start, helped no end by the summer signing of D.Bent, who, importantly for a striker, does apparently have the happy knack of scoring plenty of goals. Steve McLaren will be hoping for better than another home draw and no more calamitous errors. Much better all-round was the midweek thrashing of Birmingham City. Could that fine away form be brought home today? Steve Wilson was on Teesside to find out.
What a difference a goal makes. But then it wasn't just any goal, was it? Mark Viduka's second strike at Birmingham seems to have relaunched him as a Borough hero. Today, Viduka is partnered by Yakubu, who is fit after an Achilles injury. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank injured as thigh at St Andrews. Stuart Downing starts despite taking a knock to his knee in training. Charlton are unchanged after a 100% start to the season. D.Bent hoping to keep his place in the England squad announced later. Luke Young could be England's answer at right back, but the real strength of Charlton this season has been the Kishishev, Smertin, Murphy mix in midfield. Here's Downing. It's a good ball, Yakubu! Real opportunity for Yakubu. Wonderful ball in by Stuart Downing. Smertin. Pulled back nicely for Bent. That's a good chance for a striker in form. Nicely done, Yakubu. Finds Reisiger. And still Michael Reisiger. Scores about once a decade. Here's Downing. Parlour beats Smertin. Finds Viduka. Viduka to Downing. Now Morrison, two in the middle. Couldn't beat Powell though. That's well defended by Chris Powell. Middlesbrough do have a corner. Downing's left will deliver it. Ooh. Flash through Gareth Southgate and Luke Young at the near post. That's a very good tackle by Young. And Thomas here. Ray Parlour won't catch him, that's for sure. Kishishev getting forward. Jerome Thomas. Kishishev. Murphy could still be on here for Charlton. Rommedahl blocked by Ehiod. And Kirbishley, as ever, flanked by Keith Peacock. Murphy. Beautifully done. Rommedahl, and it scored! Dennis Rommedahl scores for Charlton. Danny Murphy's pass, good run by Rommedahl, and the finish was unerring. It's only his third goal for Charlton, but it puts them in front at the Riverside, and it could keep up a 100% start to this season. Mike Dean wants play to go on. Here's Viduka. Morrison. Reisiger's outside him. That's Perry's header. It's a corner to Middlesbrough. There's 6 minutes to go to half-time. Downing's corner with Smertin at the near post. Back in by Kadru. That's Yakubu. And Kadru off the line. Luke Young was there. Frank Kadru denied. Scored at Birmingham in the week, Kadru. Came back to him here from Yakubu. And Luke Young on the line. Rommedahl. Murphy. Rommedahl, nice dummy, Smertin. Blocked by Southgate. That's nicely done too. Here's Luke Young. Young's cross will not really test Schwarzer, but Charlton look the better side at the moment, and Gareth Southgate's block kept Middlesbrough in this game. Still in play, here's Downing. Yakubu, there was a little slip by Chris Perry in there, and Morrison, good save. Decent move this. When the shot came, it was well kept out at full stretch by Stefan Andersson. Middlesbrough have made 2 substitutions at half-time. Gaiska Mendieta on the ball now has come on, and so has Emmanuel Pogatetz, their Austrian international, who this week had a 6-month ban reduced to 8 weeks by the Russian Federation. It was a ban he received for a tackle during a loan spell at CSKA in Moscow last season. Frank Kadru and James Morrison have gone off. And here's Downing. And it might come to Mendieta. Downing again. Off target on his wrong foot. Strong challenge. But here's Jerome Thomas. Kishishev to his left, Bent to his right. Thomas still going. And he was fouled. Free kick Charlton right on the edge of the penalty area. Might have been Ehiog who actually fouled him. Now Hreidarsson could thump this with his left, or Murphy curl it with his right. Murphy scored at the Stadium of Light in the opening game of the season from this kind of distance. Murphy again. He knows that's an opportunity. Be disappointed, Danny Murphy, not to have got that on target. He's a specialist from that kind of distance. Reisiger. And Viduka. Oh! He did something very special at St Andrews in the week. That wasn't bad either. Charlton will really kick themselves if they don't win this game. Rommedahl, nice little flick. Southgate going with him. Bent! Oh, unlucky. Doesn't need a second invitation to have a go, Darren Bent. And he's absolutely incensed, Steve McLaren. He has every right to be, because he's watched 27 minutes of pretty poor football from his side in the second half. And Parler's found Reisiger. Reisiger to Boateng. Boateng looking for Yakubu. The header comes to Macaroni. Macaroni! Oh, and Andersson. Free kick. Well, a bellow of complaint. Good decision, though. Murphy in, Perry! 2-0, and Charlton are where they deserve to be, and that is 2 goals ahead of Middlesbrough. Chris Perry's second goal for Charlton will certainly seal 3 points, and Charlton Athletic are heading for 9 points from the first 3 games of the season. Was not picked up at all from the free kick. Here's Powell. Charlton are looking for offside. Brian Hughes, Danny Murphy, Darren Bent, who'd love to get another goal, and he might do here. Bent, who scored in every game so far, scores again. 4 in 3 games for Darren Bent. This young man is making a huge impact in the Premiership and on Charlton Athletic. It's 3-0 to Charlton, and Darren Bent has his name on the score sheet again. And was never in doubt once he got clear. Was not going to be caught by Ehiog or denied by Schwarzer. Great afternoon for Charlton Athletic, who have maximum points from their opening 3 games of the season. Middlesbrough deserve nothing more today than what they got, which is a defeat by 3-0.
Shocked, angry, disappointed. No excuses for a performance like that. Unacceptable, very poor. And not like the Middlesbrough that we normally send out there. I've been sending out there for the past 4 years. It's possibly the worst performance I've seen.
We've played well, you know, and I'm sitting there going into half-time, obviously very happy with the way we're playing, but only 1-0 up, and you know, I think to myself, you know, we missed the boat here a little bit, because I thought Middlesbrough would come out and really set about us second half, but we kept going, and the only thing missing from our game in the second half was another goal, and then they came, and so we've had a fantastic victory here today. Scored 3 goals, thoroughly deserved it, I think, and played well.
We let the fans down today. You know, the fans who travelled to Birmingham must have thought, what a great team this is. Today, what a very poor team this is. And they deserve better than that, and we've got to make sure in the future we give them more.
It's easy to get too engrossed in thinking that we're a good side, and then all of a sudden you come down to earth in the Premiership. I've seen that happen before. We're confident, we're happy with the way we're playing, we've got a system that suits us. We've got a hell of a threat up top with Benty, you know, with his pace and his physical presence. And we'll just keep going, but we won't get carried away, because I think last year we had a run of 9-10 games unbeaten and then didn't win for 9, so we know it can easily turn around.
Murphy, he's a great player, isn't he? Once you've left a big club like Liverpool, then you can just kind of fade and just play out your time and then retire nicely on the fortune you've made. But he's still uprooting trees, isn't he? Much like Rob is for Wickham, even now.
Well, it's very similar, very similar. But no, he's gone to a good club in Charlton where they do things right, and they've got him fit. I think when he first came, he couldn't get up and down the pitch, and now I think the position he's playing in, just off of the front almost at times, a little bit ahead of the other 2 in midfield, is suiting him.
But it's a great midfield trio.
It is, and I think this is a key to Charlton's early success. You know, they're playing 5 across there, but the 3 in the centre, Kishishev, Smertin and Murphy, have been brilliant. Kishishev picks the ball up here. They're all within touching distance of each other. Murphy spreads it wide, and you see Smertin on the right-hand side into the picture. And even when they lose possession, Smertin's coming in, making a challenge, and then when he gets onto the loose ball, there's Murphy. Next to him, they're in a triangle there all the time, and they sweep it nice and wide. Again, Kishishev, Smertin, they're intelligent footballers. You know, they move well on the pitch, they create space. Murphy's moved out the way, Kishishev driving through into the space. Again, the movement's good, and this is a lovely little through ball at the end of it. And, you know, that was key. And what I was saying about Murphy is, these are the positions that he's picking up here, is where he can cause you the most damage. He wanders into the space, and when he's here and he's facing the defence, he can pick out a pass. And what about that for a through ball? And a great finish.
At the moment, Middlesbrough fans are bemoaning their side's inconsistency, but year on year they're incredibly consistent under Steve McLaren. If you look at how they've done since he took over, that's progress. 12th, 11th, 11th, 7th. By about 2012, at that rate of progress, they'll actually win the Premiership. So, you know, just got to be patient, I suppose. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I think, and he's been backed by a good chairman who's put his money there again, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for progress, and this was a big test for Charlton, because this will be a team that will be. They were poor today, Borough, but I think they'll be up there at the end in the top 6 or 7.
I mean, if you're short of goals, then you can go and buy an expensive foreigner or an expensive Brit if you can afford them, or you can get somebody from a lower division who scored a lot of goals there, and they may or may not pay off for you. But Rob, it seems to have happened with Darren Bent, doesn't it?
Definitely so. Yeah, I mean, the thing he's got is fantastic pace. I mean, Hugo's no slouch, and he's left him for dead there.
Yeah. But pace is one thing.
Well.
He's got the concentration to actually finish. This is at Sunderland. That's so often as a fan you see a striker dally on it and he doesn't go in, but again, composure.
I think he gets in there. You see a lot of strikers there as well, just pass the ball, but he goes for goal. And this, you don't expect this from Darren Bent, really. I mean, if he can start heading it like Les Ferdinand of old, then he'll be some.
That's against Wigan last week, yeah. And he's in the England squad, which has just been announced. He's not the only Charlton player there. Luke Young is also there as well. The big news, obviously, is that Dave James has been left out of the squad for the World Cup qualifiers against Wales and Northern Ireland. He was heavily criticised, obviously, after that debacle in Denmark. He's been replaced by Liverpool's Chris Kirkland, currently on loan at West Brom. And the Chelsea defender Glenn Johnson's also been dropped, but there's a first call-up for Liverpool's Stephen Warnock. So it's England-Wales in Cardiff next Saturday, then Northern Ireland on Wednesday the 7th.